Hello, hello, hello. I literally just ended my other vlog. We did the being interviewed by you, and then we did the PO box, and then I showed you guys these little butterflies I decided to wear in my hair. If you guys didn't see that, I'm just showing you again. I'm going for the 90s today because why not? But hello, good morning, good night, wherever you are. I hope you're having an amazing day. I am putting out the positiveness. Oh, y'all just reminded me. Gotta take my Zoloft. Yes, I am on the Zoloft for anxiety, and I'm just so excited for it to kick in. I have to take one of these. I wonder if I could swallow it without anything to drink. Should I try? I did it! Oh my god, I should go drink water though. I'll be right back. Okay, you guys. We need to talk. Where shall we go? So, I'm gonna play this clip right here and then explain to you what we need to talk about. But there comes a time where it's like, you guys, I'm not the fucking problem. But this is the shit that I deal with outside of the fucking camera. You guys won't even believe the shit that I have to deal with. And it's just part of the problem. So after I uploaded that clip and people were speaking about it, people were coming for me saying how horrible and rude I was. Like, how could I do that to a company? They were just trying to be nice to send me something. I was like, what is happening? So many people were thinking that I was dissing a company who was sending that to me just so I could show it in my video, when I was trying to explain that no, this was sent in malice. But then I started feeling, for the lack of a better term, gaslit into thinking, oh my god, like, are these people right? Like, was it the company who sent this to me? In my gut, I didn't think so, but like, I was afraid. I didn't want the company to have like this added stress around their company, obviously around their business. Like, I felt horrible. So I ended up contacting them and I sent them this message. Where I could just get a final answer, because if it was them who sent it to me, I wanted to fix this. But they ended up replying saying that no, it was not them. Which I did not think it was. So I ended up responding as well, saying how I felt bad because people were like going to their pages and like leaving Google reviews about me, just like kind of crazy things. Like, this like got bigger than I thought it was gonna be. So I felt super bad for the company, while my video about the fat shaming wasn't about the company. It was about the person who sent me food. Now that this company was involved, like, I started feeling horrible. So when they told me, no, it wasn't us who sent that to you, I just felt horrible. So I told them that I'm going to order from them. And what I do end up ordering, I am going to donate to the homeless shelter. So moral of the story is, no, it wasn't the company sending me food. Someone did it out of malice. And I'd also like to add that I can confidently say that because in almost every single one of my videos, I am talking about how I want to improve my weight with weight loss surgery. That has been the most talked about topic on my channel for months now. And for someone to send that to me, it was not out of the kindness of their heart. This to me doesn't make sense because everyone thinks my channel is a weight loss channel. You don't send a huge pie and bread to a weight loss channel. You don't do it. I am forever and ever grateful for anything sent to me. Letters, shoes, stickers, it can be anything. Like, it means the world to me that people even think of me. But I have requested multiple times, do not send me food. And somehow this whole thing has been turned around, and somehow I'm the one who is at fault. I will never understand how I am always wrong. So many other things happen on a day-to-day basis and I don't share them. And that day when I filmed that, like I was already having a bad day. You know, I was having a lot of internal issues that I'm going through, especially now starting therapy, and just some things in my life are happening that I don't want to like talk about out loud, especially not online. Like, hi. So opening that package and seeing that, it was like, sorry if you guys see a bunch of fur. I have a little kitty right here and she is shedding because it's starting to get hotter out. So all three of my pets are shedding. But yeah, like I knew in my heart and in my gut that it was sent out of malice, and it was the straw that broke the camel's back. And I just feel bad for the company because people are like sending them so many messages and like harassing them as well. And it's just like such a weird thing that happened, because really I was just trying to pinpoint like, this is what haters do. This is what fat shaming looks like. So yeah, so now I'm going to order from them. And when I do get the order, I am going to donate it to the homeless, because I just feel bad about the whole situation. So I wanted to just clarify that. This whole situation, in my opinion, has been a learning experience for me, that I know that if this does happen again, I am just going to keep it offline, because it's better. I want to shed more on the positive while still using my voice for the good. So let's move on to another topic. Let's go to Target. Here are some aisles that I looked at. I did look at more, but of course I was in like the purse aisle and the jewelry aisle. Of course, we went straight to the Legos, the home decor. I also looked at the journals and the hygiene and the makeup. Here's a haul. It is time for the Target haul. I have been wanting a black wallet, so I was able to find one. I got this journal. It's called Get Untamed, the journal. It is a guided journal with just like prompts and things to write about, because as you guys know, I love journaling and I love writing. Feline got some tea. She got some Tazo teas in juniper mint honey, elderberry, blackberry, and prickly pear cactus. If I liked tea, I'm gonna say that these actually sound so good, but I'm not a tea girly. So I got one of these beloved soaps. They're actually in the shape of a heart once you take it out of the package. This one is in coconut and warm vanilla. And I also got another one in cherry blossom and tea rose. And then Feline also got a coconut and warm vanilla. They smell incredible. We got some soft white LED lights, some command strips to help with hanging our gallery wall. I did get me a Lego. I got the Snorlax Lego, and I actually got this one as well. This is every Eevee evolution. So I'm so excited to do these. Rarity is currently inside of the blinds. Look at her. Are you comfy in there? She said, yeah. Hello, hello. It is the next day. In 7 minutes, I have my 4th therapy appointment. So after this appointment, we are 1/3 of the way complete with the 12 that I have to do. And I'm so excited. I feel like really positive. Obviously, I'm dreading therapy. I always dread therapy, with a mixture of like excitement just to like get it over with, or like talk about things that I need to talk about, just to make progress in my life, because I notice with each therapy appointment, I do leave it feeling better, even though last appointment was hard. Like I was dragging the rest of the day. I felt super emotional, but it's like it was needed. It was much, much needed. So I already know exactly how it's going to go down, but I feel like today's appointment is going to be like really good, because I feel like in a really good headspace today. So yeah, I'll let you guys know how it goes afterwards. So I'll see you in an hour. Bye. I just got out of the appointment and wow. Okay. So this is my 4th one. So I've had over 4 hours with him, and he wanted me to fill out this like thing, and I had no idea what it was, and he wasn't telling me what it was. So I filled it out. Afterwards, you know, we went over my answers, talked about them more, and it was actually to see if I have PTSD. And I was not expecting to be doing that today. Like when you do it and you get the score, you have PTSD if it's like in between like 31 to 33, and mine was 47. I have always felt in my heart that I showed signs of PTSD, and just to hear it, you know, from a psychologist and to know and to have the answer, like he said, you know, to have the answer now, we know what to do moving forward. He said we're going to be doing a lot of cognitive processing and that it's going to be really hard. And we talked a lot about trauma. Today was a lot about trauma and PTSD and some of the things I went through. And I purposely wear waterproof mascara for a reason. I cry so much in therapy. Like, I was in a really good mood. I mean, I still am. You know what? I still am. Like, I feel so hopeful and I feel so heard. And it's just going really well. I am just very, very nervous for, you know, my next appointments, because now things are going to start getting, you know, diving even more into my past. And you know, I even straight up asked him, it was actually the last session, I said, can I just get over it? Can I just move on from my trauma? Because that is what so many of you tell me, just move on. And he said, it's not possible. You can't just move on, especially when you have possible PTSD, because last week it was just something that he was assuming. And now he's like, yeah, you definitely have it. So it's not something I can just, you know, put on a new dress and say, oh, I'm over it. Like it's not like that. I wish it was, because I wouldn't be this size. I wouldn't have the issues that I have. The only way you can make progress is finding the right therapist, who I'm very lucky is a psychologist, truly knows what they're talking about, and they have the answers and they know exactly what I need to do, but they can't fix me. They're only there to be my guide. And I need to fix myself and heal and do the work. That is my 4th appointment update. Wow. Stuff is getting deep. Like, the therapy I did last year was not this deep. I'm going to be honest. We talked a lot about like surface level stuff that I go through like on a day-to-day basis, while this therapy is like, we are digging in deep. We are digging in deep. And I think that's what I need to make progress, so I can be a better version of myself. And I'm excited to meet her. I'm so excited to meet the person that I am once I'm healed, or even just healed a little bit. You know, I'm excited for that. Okay, guys, I am out here looking not cute. Okay, so I do want to end this video by doing a little P.O. box moment, but I want to make an announcement. An announcement is being made. I am going to do P.O. box videos separately as a whole, and I'm also going to be being interviewed by you separately as like its own whole video. And I'm going to see the way you guys enjoy it. And usually 9 times out of 10, the only way I can tell if y'all like something is based on like views. We're going to try that out. And if I notice that you guys aren't enjoying that so much, then we're going to go back to just like sticking it at the end of my vlogs. So obviously this is going to make my vlogs a little bit shorter, which is fine. But I have had a few people say, why don't you just do these separately? So that's why we're going to give it a go. I'm going to read this envelope. This card was super sweet from Rue. I didn't want to get her name wrong, and her boyfriend, Jake. Thank you guys so much. Like, I truly appreciate the support. I'm going to turn off this light. Yeah. Or maybe like turn it down, or no, let's just turn it off because it's just blinding right now. I'm going to open this package. So this is Yoga for Plus Size Women by Laura Burns. And Laura Burns is the person who actually sent it to me. So you can get this on Amazon. Oh, wow. And there's like even photos on the inside. The pages are glossy. Like, this is a well-made yoga book. I actually really, really like this. Thank you so much, Laura. All right, you guys, I'm going to end this vlog. I'm looking... Yeah, it's actually the next day. I ended up sleeping in this. It was comfy. I had a moment. And now I need to go get ready for the day because I'm looking concerning. So I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.